Peter Gregory, his lodger Ross Wallace and Peter's son Michael are all played by actors.
It was about 5:30 in the evening. I was sitting in the garden attempting to do the crossword, not particularly well, yet again. Michael was playing in the garden. It was the start of the school holidays, and Peter was taking the washing down off the line. Suddenly I heard a loud scream. I looked up and saw Peter waving his arms around the air and whirling around. It was almost as if he had had an epileptic fit. I started to move over towards him to see exactly what's wrong.
Peter?
I noticed there was a haze around his head, and I suddenly became aware of a loud buzzing noise. It became only too obvious that he was being attacked by a large number of bees, which presumably had come from the hives next door. I saw him fall to the ground. I acted instinctively and went indoors and got water and threw the water over him to no avail. In fact, it made everything even worse than it had been. Michael, at this stage, was still in the garden. He was transfixed, as you would imagine. So I shouted at him to get indoors as quickly as he could.
Michael, get in the house! Michael, I said get in the house!
I was conscious that we had an emergency on our hands and that there was a race against time.
Ross knew he needed urgent medical help for Peter, but in his haste he broke the key in the front door lock. It was now up to Michael to raise the alarm.
I wasn't scared. I can't really remember what I was feeling. I was going, I've got to get help. I've got to get help. And then my mind think, I've got to go my fastest. I've got to go the fastest I've ever gone.
The Gregorys didn't have their own phone, so Michael ran to a neighbour's house to ring for an ambulance.